Choose a man that says things like these. I will see you after this. Hello and welcome. My name is Chengi. I am your dating and relationship expert here at the Black Swan Relationship Academy, where we teach you ladies how to present as a high value, high status, and high worth woman that high quality men can not resist. I am so excited to have you here, and I want to talk about this particular subject because it actually matters. It's that sweetness, that softness, those little moments that let us know that this man is emotionally invested. Those moments that let us know that he cares about us as a human being, as a person, for who we are, not what we are. This is those moments. Now look, you can still, these are what I call the little nuances, the little trinkets of a relationship, those little sweet things that let us know that this man truly cares about me. Now, a player can say and do these things, but I really want us to realize that in conjunction with our values and our core needs and him observing our boundaries and really respecting our standards, if he does these things, then you want to be dating a guy that says the following: let me know when you get home safely. This is a man who truly cares about your protection, about your safety, who wants to make sure that you are safe. I know this seems so basic for some of us, but there are many men who don't really care how you get home, who don't really want to know if you got home safely. You want the guy that's like, look, let me know when you get in. That is such a caring, thoughtful thing. You know, it's not just a snog and goodbye, or hey goodbye, or hug and goodbye, and whatever happens to you happens to you. It really is a show of care when you go on a date with a man, or when you are dating a guy and he wants to know if you got home safely, and even takes an extra step if he hasn't heard from you in the next hour or two, and the reasonable time that you should be home, picks up the phone and says, hey, I'm just calling to check that you got home okay. Don't we love that? Let me know when you get home safely. The next one is, I am proud of you. Yes, that's my personal favorite, because words of affirmation are my number one love language. But a man that is able to say, I'm proud of you, is a man that truly perceives you as a feminine, who does not see you as his competition. When a man is not proud of you, or is intimidated by your success, when he's intimidated by your growth or your prowess, this is a man who is not in his masculine energy. This is not a man that is capable of cherishing a woman, regardless whether she makes £1 million this week and he's only made, I don't know, however much money. To say he is proud of you means that he does not view you as his competition. He sees you as somebody that he wants to cherish. So be mindful of a man who celebrates your achievements and doesn't cower from them, okay? The next one is, I can't wait to see you. This is an act of vulnerability. It takes a lot for a man to really show that he's excited about meeting you. But if he's saying that, this is a good sign that he is invested and that you have made it safe for him to be vulnerable with you or to be open with you. I can't wait to see you says that he's missed you and he's really opening up himself to something a lot more vulnerable. And this is something that, as a feminine woman, we absolutely love. Now, this seems really obvious because a lot of players will use it, or a lot of charmers will use it, but definitely choose a man who tells you you're beautiful. It doesn't matter if the rest of the world doesn't think you're beautiful. And this comes up a lot with married men not telling their wives that they're beautiful. I think men in the 21st century feel that giving a woman the validation that she needs is only going to make her head swell, and she's gonna think she's better than him, and she's gonna this, and she's gonna go out there and think she can replace him. But that is about insecurity. A secure man always compliments his feminine. He always tells her how beautiful and gorgeous and lovely and darling she is, because a masculine man is with the feminine that he finds physically attractive, because we know that they choose with their eyes. So we want a man who is healthy enough to compliment you, to compliment the way you look, the way you dress, to compliment you and shower you with compliments. A man who's not afraid to tell you you're beautiful, even if the rest of the world doesn't think so, even on the day that you just don't feel pretty, on the day you are out gardening and your hair is muddy and you've got, mud on your face, and he can look at you and say, you're so beautiful. We want to be and choose a man that is not afraid to give us a compliment. I created the Black Swan Nation because I wanted women from all over the world to be able to access on the point help with their dating and relationship needs. We have the expertise of our world-class coaches, including myself, supporting you ladies through your dating journey, to have access to live coaching without having to blow the bank. This, of course, we can only take a certain amount of ladies and support a certain amount of ladies, but I want you to know that you are currently welcome to the Black Swan Nation. You may end up on a waiting list, or you may get lucky and be able to get right into the Black Swan Nation, where we provide more insight, where we discuss more personal stories that will be of use to you. In the Black Swan Nation, there are no holds barred. It is unfiltered. It is only for the brave, because in the Black Swan Nation, we give you the raw truth. So all you have to do is follow the link on this video, and we will see you on the other side. The next one is, I will wait until you're ready. Oh, isn't that music to our ears? Oh. I will wait until you are ready. So many of us feel under so much pressure to give what we're not ready to give, whether it's sexual intimacy or we're just not ready for that phone call because maybe he's moving a little bit too fast on the dating app, and we're not ready for that phone call. We're not ready for that first date. And a guy's like, look, I'm going to work with you. I'm going to work with your comfort level, and I'm going to wait until you're ready. This is a healthy man. This is a masculine man who shows that he is cherishing. A man who truly is invested in you will wait for you to be ready. A man who truly wants something valuable with you is going to respect your comfort levels. He's going to respect where you've been. And this is last but absolutely not least, and I know it's ridiculous, and I have told women off for this, so I will explain why this is important. Have you eaten? Have you eaten? This is so darling, it's so endearing, it's so wonderful, because it really speaks of his care for you. He really wants to let you know that he cares about how you're making it through the day and how well you're taking care of yourself. This is not about, oh, I want a man who asks me if I've eaten. Well, you should know when you should eat. You should take good care of yourself. You should know when it's lunchtime. You should know when it's dinner time. You should know that your body needs to be fueled. You should know that your body needs food. Okay? We shouldn't need a man to tell us, but definitely a man that remembers to inquire over the things that nobody else tends to. As we become adults in life, we stop being cared for in the way we were as children. And I want you to know that this is really, such a lovely thing for a man to say. Maybe, something that you can ask him if he's with you or whatever, but you don't want to mother him, because that's the sort of question, it's a mothering question. So you don't want to be sending a man a text saying, have you eaten? It's like, that's mothering. But if, of course, he's visiting, or, he's had a long day, and that he gets into a pattern of not eating, then it's a reasonable question. So did you get a chance to eat today? Because you didn't get a chance to eat yesterday. Let's say, for instance, he was like, I've been so busy the last few days, I've been forgetting to eat. Then yeah, that's a thoughtful question to ask him. But by and large, it's not a question you just want to ask him, but for the masculine to ask the feminine is really showing about his willingness to cherish her, to make sure she's provided for, and to protect her health and well-being. So it's a lovely question, and it doesn't have to be necessarily have you eaten. It could be, have you slept well? Did you sleep well last night? Did you enjoy your day? Did you, just inquiring about the stuff that most people wouldn't care to inquire about. I wanted to do a nice sweet video for you today, ladies, because I know that we talk about some really deep stuff and really get into the nitty-gritty of things. And I also wanted to let you know that the Black Swan Vault for men, hallelujah, is now here. And it's not for you to be following on Instagram, because I will not let you in. It's going to be a private group, but it is for your family, your friends. All the men in your life need to be in the vault. We need to work together to create a space for men where they can be honest, transparent. And I know that men will not speak if they feel like they're listening ears. I want to create a safe space for them to speak and be honest and vulnerable, and just learn in an environment where there are no women. So if we're going to foster masculine energy in men, we have to allow them to have their space. Okay, so stay out of the vault. But for the rest of you and any men that are watching this video, you can join the vault on Facebook, and you can join the vault on Instagram. I look forward to seeing you there, because we're going to have so much going on for the men from now on. So I will see you soon, and in the meantime, do take care of you. Love you lots. Bye bye now. Well done for coming to the end of this video. What I want to ask you is, what have you learned? What is your takeaway? And what are you going to start practicing right away? Those 3 things are how you are going to get the best out of every class here at the Black Swan Relationship Academy. Please put it in the comments so that we can all have a look. So I can have a look, the coaches can have a look, and I promise you, we read every comment. We may not be able to reply to every comment, but we read all of your comments, and we want to see how you are growing. And we will see you on the next video.